They most certainly forgot about a Mashayach Yahawashi. Because most people don't even put him here. They don't put him here. So this is my only begotten son. You know what's sad? When you think about it, how is it that, I'm getting analysis. We all know as Israelites, when you go to Deuteronomy, you read Deuteronomy, Genesis 1 and 1, the way it's supposed to be read. We all know this.
Genesis chapter 1, verse 1.
Right.
In the beginning, the Elohim created the heaven and the earth.
In the beginning, the Most High and Mashayach Yahawashi created the heaven and the earth. So it says God, that we know that in the beginning, the Most High and Mashayach Yahawashi created heaven and the earth. Because if you get Ephesians 3 and 9, right quick. I mean, there's many scriptures that prove this. I'm just saying I'm gonna get right to the point. And then St. John 17:5. So you'll see that in the beginning it said Elohim created heaven and earth. This is just Genesis, the very first verse. What was before the beginning? What was before the beginning?
Just the Most High.
The word.
Read that.
Ephesians chapter 6, verse 9. And to make all men see.
Ephesians 3, 3 and 9, right?
Okay.
You said 6 and 9.
It's like 3 and 9. And to make all men see what is that fellowship of the mystery, which from the beginning of the world hath been hid in the Most High.
Yeah, this is a mystery. Some things not even known to people. That's why certain things not even supposed to be going out there. Everything you know ain't supposed to be going out there in the world for the world to know. Certain things are mysteries. That's only for that few. Read.
Which from the beginning of the world
Now,
had
we
been
went from the beginning, but it said in the beginning. Read.
of the world
Of the world. That's Genesis 1 and 1. Read.
hath been hid in the Most High.
Hid in the Most High. Read.
Who created all things by Mashayach Yahawashi.
Right. So who you think here is in Genesis 1 and 1? In the beginning was Most High and Mashayach Yahawashi. Before this world that we see here existed. Real quick, Revelation, this is when Mashayach Yahawashi was created. Revelation 3:14. So you see, it was the Most High.
Revelation chapter 3, verse 14. And unto the angel of the church of the Laodiceans write, these things said Mashayach Yahawashi, the faithful and true witness, the beginning of the creation of the Most High.
There it is. He's the beginning of the creation of the Most High. So the Most High created all things by Mashayach Yahawashi. That's why I say in the beginning, Elohim created the heavens and the earth. The Most High and Mashayach Yahawashi created the heavens and the earth. Now jump to Genesis 1:26. No, before you go to read St. John 17:5.
St. John chapter 17, verse 5.
This is a prayer that Mashayach Yahawashi prayed before they came and crucified him. Read.
And now, O Father, glorify thou me with thine own self, with the glory which I had with thee before the world was.
See? So, he asked the Most High to glorify him with the glory that he had with the Most High before the world was. Before there was even a world, right? So now, Genesis 1:26. And I want to hear because of what we're looking at in Deuteronomy 32nd chapter. That rock. Let's read.
Genesis chapter 1, verse 26. And the Most High said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness. And
Let us. That's all we need. Let us. That's more than one, so we know. Everybody know that Mashayach Yahawashi led us in a fiery chariot in the wilderness at night, in a cloud in the day. Right, Khan? Y'all heard that before, right? You read that before, right? So how come you're not acknowledging him in the Old Testament? Where is he at? Where is he at? He's that rock, Khan. Everybody agrees he's that rock, so there it is. He's in a rock. The foundation that we built upon. He's the one that's coming to judge and make war. Look. All right, because I keep on hearing about this is the Most High. So everybody see him. Well, we need to go over another book over. So everybody acknowledge that that's him right there in Genesis 1:26. He's there. Mashayach there, right, Khan? Well, when we went over so far, we can see that he's there, right? Now we go to Exodus, he disappeared. He ain't there no more. He ain't there no more, right? He don't come back till he came in the flesh, right? He was there right there in the beginning, then he's gone, right? When we read Deuteronomy, everybody said the rock was him in the spirit, Khan. So here we in Exodus 3:14. Now read Exodus 3:2. It's very important. Check this out.
Exodus chapter 3, verse 2. And the angel of the Most High appeared unto him in a flame of fire.
Right, so the angel of the Most High appeared unto Moses in a flame of fire. So, hold that good Psalm 104:4. I'm going to go a short one, but we gotta close up here, but I want to show you something.
Psalms 104, verse 4.
Right.
Who maketh his angels spirits, his ministers a flaming fire.
So, this is the angel right here. You see what I'm saying? So, this is an angel of the Most High. Appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of the bush. Okay, now, who appeared to Moses? Who appeared unto Moses? In Exodus, angel of the Most High. Right? So, I'll jump to verse 14.
Exodus chapter 3, verse 14. And the Most High said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am has sent me unto you.
Right, so he read it. And the Most High said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, thus that I said unto the children of Israel, I am have sent me unto you, right?
That.
So it says, I am that I am, right? Tell him that I am that sent you. Now go to St. John 8:53. Let's see. What I see now, Mashayach Yahawashi been forgotten that quick. And that's how easy it is for you to forget him or not really recognize him right there. But let's read what it says here.
St. John chapter 8, verse 53.
Right.
Art thou greater than our father Abraham?
This is what the Israel was asking him about. Thou greater than our father Abraham, read.
Which is dead.
Which is dead, read.
And the prophets are dead. Whom makest thou thyself?
So they asked the Mashayach Yahawashi, they asked him a question. Who are you? Who do you say you are? You understand? This is what we say he is in verse 58.
And Mashayach said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, before Abraham was, I am.
Now what? See, I'm just trying to get some understanding because if you ain't dealing with this spiritually, you might not see it. You ain't dealing with it spiritually because we looking at. He said he come at the volume of the book is written to me. Do the will of the Most High, right? So if you can't see this from, you can't see it from Genesis, y'all. Everybody say, "Oh, that's Mashayach, Yahawashi." We proved it. Now all of a sudden, now you come to Exodus, he don't exist no more. But then he pop up again in Deuteronomy. You understand what I'm saying? Because everybody admitted that was him in Deuteronomy because he's that rock. That's what? Lightly esteemed. See? Until this day. So he said, before Abraham was, I am. Then what happened? Read.
Then took they up stones to cast at him.
To kill him. That will kill you. Misunderstanding also. Read. That's it? Yeah. But he got away. It wasn't his time. So now, Exodus 3, but I have to say, because you look at it, he said, before Abraham was, I am. So here we looking at here in Exodus the 3rd chapter, the 2nd verse, and the angel of the Most High appeared unto him in a flame of fire. His ministers are what? We just read it.
Ministers of flame and fire?
Yeah, flaming fire, right? Well, what? The angels or the spirits that was the Most High. You see? And we, now get Jeremiah 23:29. This is all it is. I mean, it's hip talk, but it's really, you gotta know the hip talk to understand what he's saying. But read it.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 29. Is not my word like as a fire?
Yeah, so they would be bringing what? The word of the Most High ministers as a flaming fire, because his word is like as fire. Read.
Said the Most High, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces.
Like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces. You see what I'm saying? So this is what they're bringing, the word of the Most High. No flesh and blood able to stand before the Most High, man. You serious? That's why he said we're gonna have to be changed. When the Most High be all in all, we're gonna be changed. Ain't no flesh and blood like this. Ain't nobody going before the Most High with no flesh and blood. No. You know what I mean? But here it is. Moses is flesh and blood. The children of Israel flesh and blood. You got to be changed. You know? You see back here?
No.
Yeah. You know? It is what it is. So, when you go back to Exodus 3 and 15, because the angel of the Most High is doing what? Bringing what?
A message?
Message, what? They're what?
Messengers? Ministers of flame and fire?
Ministers of flaming fire, right? So they minister what? The word of the Most High. They bring in the word of the Most High. So it's still from the Most High, but it's not him right there. Because it said the angel of the Most High. Is that the Most High? Huh?
Not exactly.
No, it's not the Most High. It's the angel of the Most High that's bringing the word of the Most High. You understand? I can say a messenger, the minister. And that is Mashayach Yahawashi. I mean, come on, we just in Exodus. Where'd he go? Somebody tell me where'd he go? You say that was him in Genesis 1:26, right? Let us go down and make man in our image and our likeness. So now we just in Exodus. He not there no more. But he's an angel. He was an angel from the beginning.
Mashayach.
Yeah.
What? That's what.
How could he be in the beginning? Was he in the beginning? He was in the beginning.
Mashayach, the angel.
That's where he is. An angel. An angel. That's when he go back. That's when he went to the right side of the Most High. He an angel. He a spirit. He an angel. But here he is now as an angel. That's what I'm trying to. But it's spiritual, man. It's like you. That's why I say you don't see it spiritually. You can't really see it. Because remember he said, "I come in the Bible in the book to do the will of the Most High." What's the will of the Most High to do? What? Huh?
It's right here.
He said before Abraham was, I am. They tell him I am that I am. He is the, I mean, look, we understand, like 1 Corinthians 3:23 says, ye are Mashayach, and Mashayach is the Most High. Always been that way. No man come to the Father but by me. Look, David said in Psalm 110:1, the Lord said unto my Lord, sit thee on my right hand till I make thine enemy thy footstool. David understood what his power was, and Mashayach Yahawashi. How you gonna get to the Most High? Look, Mashayach Yahawashi mediated between us and the Most High. Ain't nothing new. That's not new. He always been between us and the Most High. Man, the Most High is consuming fire. That's why you gotta understand, man. People do not understand who they calling on when they say the Most High. Most High ain't no joke, man. He ain't no joke, man. The spirit was working with us and watch, man. Most High said, I will melt you. Say, I will melt you. You're consuming fire, man. But we got a Mashayach Yahawashi between us and the Most High, pulling back them flames, man. Straight up. And when he do like this, you better look out. Most High got his left side angel. Bro, it's like when he wanted to kill King Ahab, sent down lying spirits to lie to all his prophets. Lied to all of them so they believe a lie, man. That already happened. See, man, you wonder why people would be following certain doctrines or certain things that people have out there now. Come on, it might not be the truth, man. Everything ain't the truth, and it's like, why are they following that? Because it's spiritual. This is more than formalities, man. It's more than just, oh, I know this, I know that. You better be knowing it spiritually, because that's what's important. See, it's the mysteries that's unknown. And that's him, man.
Say Christ is a mystery.
Say again?
Say Christ is a mystery.
Yeah. And he's a stumbling block too. Yeah. So let's look at verse 15, because man, when you look at the Hebrew, it say Yahweh is there. Verse 15. This is what we're going by here, because look what he said. Exodus 3:15.
And the Most High, what Mashayach Yahawashi said moreover to Moses, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, the power of your fathers.
Let's say Yahweh, the power of your fathers in Hebrew. The power of your fathers. Read.
The power of Abraham.
Uh-huh.
The power of Isaac.
Uh-huh.
And the power of Jacob hath sent me unto you.
Now, when you say moreover, besides what I said to you is I am, this is what I want you to know. This is very important. Read.
This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations.
See? That's his name forever. That's his name to all generations. The power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's his name forever. The memorial to all generations. Listen to what he say. Read. That's what I'm saying. You got to continue. You can't just stop at 14. You got to go to 15 and 16. To see what the Mashayach Yahawashi telling Moses that the Most High is saying. You see? Was the angel or the Most High doing what?
Giving him the word. He's
a what?
A messenger.
Messenger. Come on. Read. Verse 16, this is what he said.
Go and gather the elders of Israel together.
That's the elders of every tribe of Israel. That's the 12 elders from each tribe of the children of Israel. However many elders we had in our tribes, or the 12 tribes of Israel. Go gather the elders of Israel together. Listen, read.
And say unto them.
Let's see if he say, tell them I am that sent you. Read.
The power of your fathers.
Hear that? The power of your fathers. Say to them, say this to them, to our people. Read.
The power